what's up, guys? This is FSU with the BNK clan, and this is what I'm gonna talk about. Is my Warframe. This is Warframe. We're talking about my Warframes. We're gonna do a series on those. I know some of my friends are slightly interested in the game, so I thought this may help them out, get their feet a little grounded when they start the game and understand how some of the things works. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. First, we're gonna show Rhino. He's one of my favorite Warframes. I have about 13. I believe this is the second Warframe I got. So this one's pretty easy to get. You can get this on the second planet. I didn't have to buy him or anything like that. I've only purchased pretty much one Warframe since I've been playing the game. So this is kind of gonna give you an idea, especially Warframe, especially if you're starting off the game. Somebody you want to get as soon as you can, because it's definitely going to help you play a lot higher level missions and definitely enjoy the game for what it is, because this guy is a tank and he takes on a massive amount of damage. So I got my Vanguard helmet on it, makes him go a little faster, and we're going to look at some mods here. Alright, so this is kind of my all-around build. I have Iron Skin, and what that does is that allows him to take the damage. You put that on, you charge that up, and it takes on a base, I believe, is 1,000, and you can max it all the way up to 2,400, which is a lot of damage. And this is damage he'll take before you even have to worry about the enemy touching your shields, and you can max his shields out pretty high too. And even if like I said, they can get through this armor, then they have the shields to deal with, which you'll see here is redirection. I have that ranked up pretty high level. It's 2 from the top, so does plus 360% to shield capacity, which basically makes my shield go up from about 300 to 900, which is definitely a plus. And then now as you look at these the cards that I have in these mods that I have installed, if you see in the corner, they have polarities. Those are the symbols in the corner. Now that triangle is a defensive polarity, so I have 2 defensive polarities, and Rhino starts off with that, but I've formed him twice. And when you former, which is those 2 gold stars, you use the former. It's kind of like prestige in Call of Duty, so this Rhino has prestige twice. But at least in this game, you actually get an award for that, because you actually get to add a polarity, which these were blank. And what a polarity, when you match a card up with the same polarity is, because this is a redirection, is the defensive polarity card, it actually cuts the drain in half. Now these points at the top, as you see, is 11 of 60. 60 is already at the end. So 60 is the amount of points I have. 11 is the amount of points I have left. So what the mods do is the number that they have is a drain on the actual Warframe. So you want to be able to put mods in that can max that out, or like in this case, I don't really have it maxed out at the point, so this allows me to rank up some of my other cards to max it out. So as they rank up, like the redirection, once it goes to the next black spot on the left, it'll be rank 7. Actually rank 13, and it'll be cut in half, and probably be 7 or 6. I think it's a 7 though when you cut it in half instead of a 6. Also have steel fiber. This adds 70% armor. Another defensive card. Armor makes sense. It stands for defense. Makes perfect sense. And I have a polarity slot for that, and that I can rank up to its max probably. So now these 3 are kind of defensive polarities. This is health, vitality. This increases health plus 280%. Brings up his health quite a bit to about 580-ish. But based on what this, and this, they're barely touching his health. And which is, once your health goes down, you're pretty much down. And so that's that. Now this is that V stands for attack polarity. So most of the mods that are going to have this polarity, majority of them have to do with increasing your abilities, making your abilities better. So Intensify does plus 30% power strength, so that's to your powers like Iron Skin, and on the end there we got Roar, which I'll get to in a second, and Rhino Stomp. Now Rhino Stomp, what that does is, and like I said, I'll get to that in a second, but let me keep going down. But what it does is it's your super for Rhino, and I'll explain what it does here in a second. Now Streamline is that dash stands for tactical. That's a tactical polarity. And so what that deals is with tactics, and this helps, you know, be more efficient. You know, when you have tactics, you're more efficient, you're more prepared, and you're ready to go. So streamline does plus 30% to power efficiency. So when you use your iron skin or you use the Rhino Stomp or roar, which is these powers we have here, those actually take energy. So what this does is cut the cost of energy that is used to take it, which means now you can use these more often than just once or twice. Flow, so actually we'll go back towards this way. Now roar, this actually helps your teammates and increases the overall damage output you guys have. So if you're in a tough situation, you throw on roar and you guys will become, you know, your damage from your rifles will be even more powerful. So that explains that. Now marathon, that's something I put on because although Rhino's a tank, the downside is that he's very slow. So with the Vanguard helmet that I have on him and this marathon, which gives 150% plus max stamina, it allows him to run faster, which is definitely nice for somebody that's slow. Now flow, which is another big huge one, it's a rare card. This one actually increases the amount of energy you have. So you start off with, I believe you can max out to 150 energy, and you'll see that later on in the video when I show some gameplay. When you have 150 energy, this will make it 300 or even more than that to the max. So this is a good card which allows you to have a huge pool of energy to cast a lot of these different abilities that you have multiple times, which makes your Warframe beast mode. Okay, we talked about intensify. Now Rhino Stomp, what this does is, this is your super move. It's even going to kill enemies. If it doesn't kill them, it's going to put them in mid-air. It's suspended animation. And so what that is that that'll allow you to you and your teammates to shoot at that enemy, and a lot of times it's going to be your most strongest enemies in the pack that can take more damage and has probably a powerful weapon that can take you out. And those are the type of enemies that are going to put you down the most. So Rhino Stop comes in huge handies to put those guys on pause and allow your guys to shoot them down, or you shoot them down. Now this is Rifle Amp. Now this is slot right here is an aura slot. Rhino has an attack aura slot. So as you see, I have Rifle Amp in there, which increases 27% damage to the rifle. Now this aura also goes with your teammates, so it increases your teammates' rifle damage up to 27%. Now if you're running around with a squad that has all rifle amps, you can run around with plus 100% damage, which is awesome, pretty nasty. So Rhino has this one, and some of my other frames have different ones, and I'll talk about those once we get to that. Now I do have a different build for Rhino, and I'm going to show you here. Now this is pretty much all around mid-level enemies. Now for advance, and once you get to advance, then you're going to deal with some of these mods, and these mods make you thought you was a beast there. Now you just going crazy. It's nobody can stop you. You can go on. You can solo some missions. You can solo some high level enemies. In the 40s and 30s ranks of enemies. You can solo them by yourself without a squad mate, which in other cases you wouldn't be able to. So but talk about that later. And next I'm going to show you some gameplay. So okay, this is the gameplay. We're doing a survival on Phobos, and it's going to show you a few of the abilities so you get a better understanding what Rhino could do. And these things are hard. There we go, got it. Alright, so in this one we have to stay alive long enough. It's called survival. Obviously you want to stay alive long enough to you get more drops as you stay alive, which is a good mission to kind of level yourself up and rank up. I'm doing it solo, which is not always recommended, but since I'm with Rhino and I'm going the wrong direction, I can do that. So what I'm going to show you first is the damage that he gets when he doesn't have Rhino skin, iron skin on. I'm sorry, Rhino skin. Oh, where'd that guy go? Okay. So look, he's taking damage like that. Then when I put on Rhino skin, which is that, as you see how it looks there, taking no damage. And I'm gonna slice these guys up real quick. And so you pick up mods as they drop them. And I want to pick up these small little air things. Now, wait till I get around a huge group of enemies. Then I'll show you the Rhino stomp here. Oh, this guy dropped it. Alright, here we go. So it kills him. But see how it has that guy in suspended animation right there? Didn't kill him at all. Need more energy for the roar. I'm gonna go back this way. And these guys don't want to give up any energy. Oh, there we go. That's my roar. And that just increases my damage. I'm pretty much a killing machine. And that's iron skin. Alright, so I'm gonna head to extraction, guys. Now, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And we posting more up, more frames. Don't know who I'm working on next, but you will see. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.